Well, hey guys, I want to thank you for taking a couple minutes to join me on this video. As I mentioned in the email, I'm excited to invite you to a training that we have coming up. You know, as a client of ours, we're always trying to implement strategies to help you get more calls, more leads, and more profitability in your business. And one of the things I've noticed is that there's an opportunity for you to be doing more for your existing customers. So after you get that lead that comes in from the internet and you go out on a sales job and you perform the service, there's little things you can do to turn that one-time customer into a customer that uses you again and again, and that's where you can have explosive growth in your profitability. And a lot of this was brought to my attention by my friend Brian, who's sitting here with me right now. He's got a lot of expertise over the years, actually a background in running his own home improvement type companies, and has, I guess, become one of the most well-renowned experts in follow-up marketing to get more repeat and referral business. So Brian, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background?
So thanks, Josh. So yeah, I've been in the home improvement industry for over 20 years. I started off with carpet cleaning. I owned a bathtub refinishing company. Between those two businesses, I had 11 trucks out on the road, technicians, just like you, very similar to your business. I also had one of the largest handyman businesses in the country. At one time, we had 3 of our own offices. We had over 100 handyman technicians out in the field working every day, and we had 30 plus offices around the country. And the thing is, where Josh and I started talking is, our work now, I own a marketing company now. I've sold my home improvement companies. And the thing that we see with home improvement companies is they just don't take advantage of that relationship with the customer. And I used to do the same thing, spend hundreds of thousands. I've spent millions of dollars to buy customers, but most companies don't do a good job of taking that customer, keeping that customer, getting more money out of the customer, whether that's through more jobs, referrals, whatever that happens to be. So we've created a system, and Josh wanted to share that all with you.
So what we're going to do on Wednesday, November 19th at 2 p.m., Brian's going to put on a value-add training. So not a sales presentation, but a training on how you and your company can really be doing more of this follow-up marketing to get more repeat and referral business.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can you tell us a little bit about what you'll cover
Sure.
on that training?
Sure. So what I teach, I work with hundreds of home improvement companies around the country. And what we do for them is we help them in this area of how do you keep customers and how do you multiply customers. So I have in my hand here a blueprint that we created, and this is what we essentially teach off of. There's 5 steps. The degree to which you do each of these 5 steps is going to determine your level of success. So if you can do steps 1 and 2 fantastic, but you fall down on steps 3, 4, and 5, your results are going to show. But the better you can do in each of these areas, the better your sales and the better your profitability. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of the 5 steps. So we're going to talk strategy. We're going to talk tactics. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. No holds barred. I'm not going to hold anything back. Josh said this isn't a big sales presentation. We will be offering you a program at the end of it. But look, there's nothing, you don't have to buy anything to get a ton of value from this, from the presentation. So that's what I'll be showing them step by step. This is exactly how you do it. And like I said, we've done this for hundreds of companies, plus we've done it for ourselves. So we've got a little bit of experience in this area.
I think you're going to get a ton of value out of the training webinar. As a matter of fact, also Brian is the author of How to Double Your Profits in 60 Days or Less.
6 months or less.
6 months or less.
Yeah, 60 days would be awesome. I could do that.
I'll take 6 months. I think all of you will take.
6 months is good, right?
And I reserved 40 copies of this. And for the first 40 of you that register for the webinar, we're going to send out a copy of his book completely free of charge. And I'll tell you, this is an awesome book. The information you're going to get on the webinar is going to be awesome. So I look forward to seeing you there. Click the button now on the page to register for it. Again, it's going to be Wednesday, November 19th at 2 p.m. I look forward to seeing you there.